Hypothetical diagram of nitrate reductase. Here we are dealing with the nitrate reductase, how a reduction of nitrate ion takes place when uptaken by the plant. The plants uptake nitrate, obviously they do uptake, but uptaking the nitrate depends upon the concentration gradient of the nitrate. Nitrate, as we have discussed in the previous videos, that nitrate is fixed from the atmospheric nitrogen by different processes, and the nitrogen fixed into nitrate may sometimes be excess or sometimes be lower concentration in the soil depending upon the fixation rate. So depending upon the soil nitrate concentration, the plant follow the higher affinity or lower affinity system and uptake the nitrate. If there is a higher concentration, low affinity systems can work, while if there is a lower concentration of nitrate, a higher affinity nitrate uptake is required. So this is how a nitrate gets uptaken. And the nitrate that gets uptaken may directly be converted into nitrite, as I will discuss in this slide, by the nitrate reductase, or it gets further stored in vacuoles and further it gets converted into different forms of nitrites into leaves and other parts of the plant. In this way, in the first step only, the roots absorb the nitrate and nitrate may directly get converted into nitrite in the roots only. So this is the nitrate reductase hypothetical diagram we are dealing with, and this nitrate reductase is a NADS dependent nitrate reductase. NADS dependent why? Because the energy required for the reduction of the nitrate comes from NADS. NADS provides the electron, and that electron gets passed to different compartments as shown in here, and then it reduces the nitrate into nitrate. As you can see in here, we can see the two subunits, subunit 1 and subunit 2. Both of these subunits are linked by a disulfide bond. This disulfide bond links together the two subunits. The two subunits consist of the three domains, domain 1, domain 2 and domain 3. Okay, now these domains are linked by a hydrophilic linkage, that are protease sensitive hinge, or hydrophilic hinges, you say, a protease sensitive hinge. Each domains are functional individually and they have their own function and they can function in their own, but still they help in transferring the electrons from one subunit to another subunit, and finally help in fixing or reducing the nitrate into nitrite, as shown in here. Nitrate into nitrite. As you can, for a general knowledge, it's nothing but a sequence of amino acids. Can be seen in here. It is a chain of amino acids. N-terminal lies in the MOCO domain, whereas its carboxy terminal lies in the FAD domain. So it is simply a sequence of amino acids. First, MOCO domain consists of 430 to 460 amino acids. Heme domain consists of 81 to 83 amino acids, and FAD domain consists of 270 to 275 amino acids. So it is simply a sequence of amino acids, and amino acids, what they are doing is they're transferring the electrons donated by the NADS compartment. Each NADS domain provides an electron, and that electron gets accepted first by FAD. First FAD, and FAD transfers the electron to the heme or cytochrome complex, and then it transfers the electron to the MOCO domain. MOCO domain has a NO3 binding sites, and when an electron is received by MOCO domain, it provides the electron to NO3, that is nitrate, and nitrate is reduced to nitrite. So this is the first step after the absorption of nitrate by the roots. Further, the nitrite get reduced by the nitrite reductase, and then further into amino groups for the conversion into amino acids. So this is the basic mechanism of how a nitrate gets reduced to nitrite. And as you can see in the sequence form, the NADS, the electron from NADS transferred to FAD to cytochrome B5, cytochrome B5 to MOCO, and finally accepted by nitrate. So this is a hypothetical, assumed diagram of how a nitrate reductase functions and reduces our nitrate. Thank you.